Thank you, Alderman Cochran. And then the next person I'd like to introduce was the man who 3 years ago was the first one to think that we could put this together. And in that remaining 36 months has largely been responsible for putting together everything from the financing to imagine this project. And that is Matt Finkel, the president of Related Affordable.
Thank you, Craig. The development and preservation of affordable housing has been a cornerstone of what Related is about for more than 40 years. We believe that everyone, regardless of income level, should have a beautiful place to call home. And the reopening of Parkway Gardens is a testament to our commitment to build better neighborhoods and never take a single unit of affordable housing to market rent. I would like to recognize one person in particular, Related Affordable's founding president, Mark Carbone, who is here with us today. Mark led the acquisition of Parkway and conceived of the idea to partner with the Dulles School of Excellence to create the state-of-the-art field and recreation area where we stand today. I also want to thank all of our important community partners in Chicago, the Academy for Urban Schools, the Metropolitan Tenants Association, the Shriver Center, the Network of Woodlawn, the Woodlawn Public Safety Alliance, and the Parkway Gardens Community Church. I would also like to thank the Illinois Housing Development Authority, who provided the necessary financing that made the rehabilitation and preservation of Parkway Gardens possible. And of course, already recognized Related Midwest's Don Bernanke, who led the renovations and got us to where we are today. We would not be here today if it were not for each and every one of you. So thank you. I would also like to announce that in recognition of all that we have achieved here together, and as further evidence of our commitment to this community, we are going to create what we call the Parkway Gardens Scholarship Program. Beginning next year, Related Affordable will provide an annual $5,000 scholarship to a Parkway Gardens resident for the pursuit of higher education. Thank you. This scholarship will help us to continue our mission of providing the residents of Parkway Gardens with the quality of life that they deserve, something Related Affordable is proud to be a part of. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Matt, so much. I want to thank a couple people at Related Midwest who have been absolutely instrumental in this. We keep mentioning Don Bernanke, our head of construction, and then several members of his team, Andrew Milner, Louis Lemieux, Joe Haggerty. Thank you so much for your great work here. We talked about this project's about jobs and it's about affordable housing, and you know, the mayor has brought somewhere around 25,000 jobs to Chicago since he took office, and his office also made a $500 million commitment over the last 24 months to affordable housing. We are proud to partner with the mayor. Please welcome him with me.
I'm going to be real quick because I want to get this ribbon cut and I want to go have some fun on the Jumbo Gym. So I do want to say why today is very important to me in the type of investments we're making. Because the two most important doors a child walks through for their education and their future is the front door of the home and the front door of the school. And today we're bringing both of those together, making sure our kids have a bright future. Because if we live as adults up to our full responsibility, then our children can live up to their full potential. And there's nothing more important and nothing more rewarding than what is provided to children and making sure they have a great education. Now yesterday I happened to welcome in the Secretary of the Navy because he had given the city of Chicago for our STEM high schools $2 million for science, technology, engineering, and math. And our schools are all doing an excellent job in providing our children a great education for their future. And we did a joint program between Rickover and the kids at Michelle Clark. But before we move on to talk about everything else that's going on, and these kids are having a lot of fun, and we want to cut this ribbon, I want to take 1 second, because a lot of things we mark milestones. I want to mark a milestone under this great principal and these great teachers for what they have accomplished. Because here at Dulles, now last year, as you know, we made a spot visit, because I sometimes think whenever I go to a school, it's a little bit like a Potemkin village. Everything's perfect all the time. So I just said, let's stop at Dulles. I just want to see what's going on unannounced. Now last year, 61% of the kids at Dulles made the national average growth in reading. Let's give those teachers a hand for what they did. 70% made national average growth in math on the NUA test in that area. And prior to this being an AUSL school, in 2006 to 2008, in 2009 it became a turnaround school. Prior to that, its scores had dropped from 43 to 37%, making the right investments in those classrooms. Now this year we went, as we all know, the city went through a very difficult period of time, a very stressful period of time. But because of the decisions we were willing to make, there are new air conditions, there are new roofs, there are new windows, there are new computers in these classrooms, and things we could not do before to give the kids that went to Dulles the type of educational opportunity that you need so they can get to Michelle Clark School and on their way to a great career in other type of areas. And we could not do that before. We made the decisions to give our children a great chance here at Dulles. I also want to brag about the fact that, related to be a full member of the community, you had to invest where not only the kids lived, but where they studied, where they learned. And you can tell by what's going on behind us, that is one exciting moment in time. That's right. I looked forward to recess as the one thing I excelled at school. And they're doing a great thing and having now the opportunity not only to have that recess, but to also have a great game and a football game in an area where they can perform. Just last year, that was all concrete. It's not. And kids know when we make investments in their futures. They're smart, they can see it, they can feel it. So today brings together, in my view, the type of things that we have to do as a city, which is to understand that the two doors a child walks through for their future, the first door, the most important door, is the front door of their home. And we've made the type of investments to make sure it's a good door to walk through. Parents have to pick up their responsibility, teach their kids right from wrong. The priority, and most importantly, here they'll learn how to read, they'll learn math, they'll learn all the fundamentals, but at home they learn the value of learning how to read and how to do their math and how to do their science. And if we make sure that there's no gap between the front door of a home and the front door of a school, every child, regardless of where they can live, will succeed in their future. And that is what the AUSL CPS model has shown. With that, let's now go cut this ribbon, because the kids have been doing a great job standing still, something I could not do. Let's go have fun.